I'm going to make this as quick as I can. What you're about to see is a video interview between Steve Bannon, Donald Trump's former boy, and Ben Paxton, the Attorney General of Texas. Now, what you're going to hear is going to shock a lot of you and anger all of you, or at the very least, it should.
Yeah, I think it's certainly critical to my state, and that's why we fought off these 12 lawsuits. We had them in Houston, we had them in San Antonio, we had them in Austin, we had them in the counties where you'd have the most liberal judges. And it was a concerted effort nationally with lots of money going into it. And just knowing that we had 12 lawsuits that we had to win. And if we had lost one of them, like if we lost Harris County, Trump won by 620,000 votes in Texas. Harris County mail-in ballots that they wanted to send out were 2.5 million. Those were all illegal, and we were able to stop every one of them. Had we not done that, we would have been in the very same situation. We would have been on election night. I was watching election night, and I knew when I saw what was happening in these other states that would have been Texas. We would have been in the same boat. We would have been one of those battleground states that they were counting votes in Harris County for 3 days, and Donald Trump would have lost the election.
I hope you were all paying strict attention to what Paxton just said. Now, forgetting the fact that Paxton didn't show any kind of evidence for this, saying that the mail-in ballots that they were mailing out were illegal. Forget the fact that he didn't show any evidence of that at that time. What he just confessed to here was voter fraud. What he just confessed to was suppressing voters. And let's not forget the fact that we're still in the middle of a pandemic. And at that point in time, people were just voting from home, mailing in ballots so they can stay safe, because they didn't feel that like they were safe going to a polling place. Let's not forget about that. What we're talking about here is Paxton confessing to voter fraud. It just amazes me how the Republican Party, how Trump Republicans, let me put it that way, how Trump Republicans are still screaming the election was rigged, that the election was stolen from Donald Trump, and have shown absolutely no proof of it whatsoever. But we're getting more and more and more and more and more proof on Donald Trump's side. We're getting more proof on Donald Trump's side, not Joe Biden's. Now, this whole thing you should be angered by all of this, because quite honestly, again, we haven't seen a bit of proof of voter fraud pointing towards Joe Biden, but we are getting more and more proof going in from Donald Trump. It's the oldest trick in the political book. Accuse the other side of something that you know you're guilty of, and that way they'll be accused of it. Well, we're not buying it, Paxton. Now, normally this would be the time that I would be asking for your resignation. I'm not going to do that. I'm asking you to be imprisoned, to be charged with voter fraud, which is a federal offense. Now, your resignation as Attorney General, that's going to happen anyway. But when it comes to this, you're the reason why we're in the predicament we are now. You Donald Trump believers think you can do whatever you want and no one will stop you. And it's been like that for 4 years. Well, that day has ended. It ended on January 6, 2021. Why that day? Because every time you people speak, we're going to mention January 6th, regardless of what the Senate report said. What you did was voter fraud. And one way or another, you're going to pay for it. All of you are. Now, it's just too bad that we can't just move on from the election. But the lies and the lies and the lies and the lies, you think that just because you talked on Steve Bannon's show that you're safe? I rarely ask this of any of you out there following me. But please share this video. The truth needs to come out. What Paxton did needs to come out. Because if it doesn't come out, this could happen again and again and again because because the rationale is Donald Trump got away with it. The Republican Party got away with it. We need to make sure that the message is don't screw with our votes, our rights to vote. Every time these Texas boys want to say, don't mess with Texas, don't mess with our guns, don't mess with my vote. Don't mess with my rights. And if you want to take this as a threat, so be it. Because quite honestly, our rights, our liberties are stronger than any gun you can put to our heads. We've proven that as a country over and over again. Paxton, I'm not calling for your resignation. I'm calling you to be arrested. I'm calling for the Attorney General, the Department of Justice of this country to open an investigation against you and to have you and whatever other Texas officials are involved in this charged federally. You ended your career just by giving that interview. Your freedom is about to be taken away. And trust me, when the time comes, we're coming for you. You thought January 6th was bad. See, the thing is, January 6th was about a bunch of crybaby bastards crying because Donald Trump lost. We're fighting for our rights, and you tried to steal them from us, Paxton. You stole them from half a million people and from millions of people in your own damn state. For the sake of Donald Trump. You're done. Trump ain't gonna save you. Your boy Cruz ain't gonna save you. Greg Abbott ain't gonna save you. Your career is finished. And you have no one to blame. You have no one to blame. Not Cruz, not Abbott, not even Donald Trump. You have yourself to blame. Because you thought Donald Trump was going to save your ass? He's not. It's your ass is dead, son. Just make sure when they collect the body, you don't make a stink. Your political career is destroyed. And you have no one to blame but yourself. All for the sake that you think Donald Trump was going to protect you. CTP, know the truth. God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.